Hello everybody, welcome back to Moneyball with Barnsley. Right, off camera, Watford was a disgrace, terrible, beat Norwich, and the league table looks like this. We are still fourth, just by 1 point, but it's not been great, has it? And we go into our last three games here on camera. Today's episode is going to be Tottenham, Newcastle, and Bournemouth, all in today's episode, and we'll find out if we can get ourselves into that top four spot, or we end up in the Europa League. We have confirmed the Europa League, so that's done. If we don't get in the Champions League, Chelsea have to play. Who they got? They got a semi-final in the Europe, but they played that. So they've got Man City away, Fulham at home, and Norwich away. So if they can drop points to City, lose, that gives a little cushion for us to drop points, which we're going to do. I've already clicked into the Tottenham games, so I almost completely forgot there was the last three games. So today's team is going to be Messi in goal. Sorinola comes in for the injured Lirola, with Ami Brozovic at the back, Brennan Johnson, Sandri in the middle, with Wesley and Edward out wide, Rice and Kenny up front. Joaquin is injured, so there's that. So manager says, media comments, come on boys, come on Barnsley. This is a huge moment in the series. I've got to be honest, if we do it in the Europa League, the positive is, like I've said, like we can win that. So I'm not going to be overly devastated, but when the chance to get in the Champions League is now, you want to get it because getting in there now might keep us there for the next few years because the amount of money, reputation we get, the level of players we can get could be incredible, right? So it can really help us jump forwards quite a few years here. I'm hopeful we'll win this game because it's at home. But we did just lose away to Watford, so wow. There you go. Good save. Messi's going to out from the back to Brugge. Where's the Mammy to Brugge? So basically just launches it. Johnny Kenny's not going to go for it. Johnny, what are we doing, mate? Come on. Right, Edward. Johnny Kenny plays an early one into Ricey. Go through to the goalkeeper. It's done a little bit, I think. And now Regulon has it. Wesley, Sorinola, Meslier. Brugge, Meslier goes long. Johnny Kenny, Ricey, go Ricey, you're in. Yes, come on. What a player he is. I wish Meslier would just look for the wing back there, but we'll take that. Bit of a mistake from centre backs. Tries to go through. It's 1-0 to Barnsley. What a finish. Half-time it's going to say 1-0 to Barnsley. Going to say well done, but no keeper will be even better. First change I'm thinking is going to be Brennan Johnson maybe. Sangari on in there. Be our box to boxer. Edward's going to come off, and I think Leonardo on the left wing. On the last change, Johnny Kane will be coming off, and we'll throw on Elias, left striker. Just to run around and help us with our pressing, and be that sort of fresh threat on the counter-attack as well. Before this change happens, Sorinola's going to play it to Wesley, crosses in. It's cleared. Can somebody just nail him and take the yellow? That'll do right now. Right now. Don't let him cross it. Oh, lads, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Wow. It's got to be a ref. Come on. Yes, come on. That's a big one away for Barnsley. Come on. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. How did Chelsea get on? How did Chelsea get on, lads? Right, okay. Just don't show me then. That's great. They haven't played. They're going to play tomorrow. Okay, we'll stay with me here for a second. We'll see how Chelsea got on. That's a tough game. I don't know if they've got in their team already this second. I need to double check it. Normally it's quite good. I mean, Newcastle can quite easily in the first 3 years go down or be in the top four because of the amount of money they've got to spend. But because the team they start off with isn't great. It's good, but it's not great. It's within the realms of possibility they can go down and then they can just spend their way into the Champions League. What is going on here? When are you playing Chelsea? Yeah, today. Okay. There we go. What did they do? Come on, City win 3-1. That's good for us. Okay. 4 points clear, 2 games to go. See you in a second for the game against Newcastle away from home. Right, here we go then. Newcastle away. Big game. A win confirms it, doesn't it? A win? Yeah, it does. If we win here, we're in the Champions League. If we win here, Barnsley Football Club are in the Champions League doing a Moneyball strategy. Wow. Big one. Here we go, guys. Come on, Barnsley! This is the manager says. Media comments. Okay, and he plays it Sorinola to Johnson to Wesley to Rice. Rice takes his player on, gives it to Wesley, to Johnson, to Rice, whip it in. Johnny Kenny! Come on! Come on, Barnsley! Good little move, this. Rice linking up, Wesley. Johnny Kenny doing what he does best when he comes off the bench, but it's not from the start. Rice gets in there, whips in a great ball. Johnny Kenny, 1-0. Ball is cleared, Wisdom Ami. Meslier whacks it clear to Rice. Johnny Kenny just shoots some distance, it's wide. Right, Mitchell throws into Johnny Kenny. To Sandri, Tyreek Mitchell. Johnson, to Sandri. Johnson, Sorinola. Johnson, Sorinola, Sandri. Oh, it's close. It was close. Wesley, far post. Oh, it's cleared. Sorry, Mitchell's going to get to that. To Sorinola. To Wesley. To Mitchell. To left footer. Oh, Ricey. It was so close. Free kick, went between far posts. Good save. Why is Mitchell off the pitch? He's got a knock. Just get through to half time, Mitchell. I'll take you off. Good. Pressure on the ball. Yes, there we go. We counter. Oh, right. Newcastle play it through. Keeper's going to get to that. Mesler just whacks it clear. First time I'm asking. No composure whatsoever. Johnny Kenny. And he's going to cut by penalty! Yes, please, ref. And it is as well. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Rice. Rice scores! Surely. Let's not get carried away. It's getting close, though. Like, it's not like we're sneaking in either. If we finish on like 72 or 75 points somewhere in like that neighbourhood, which is what we're on now, we're on 72, we could get up to 75 if we win our last game. That's not just sneaking in. That's quite a good points total to get fourth as well. I remember years ago, I think Villas-Boas got 70-71 Tottenham, and they finished fifth, and that was like known as quite an unlucky amount. That was many years ago at this point, but yeah, like it's not like we're sneaking in with 65 points somehow managing to get fourth place. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're doing a pretty good job here. If we can now somehow stay ahead of this game and win it. All we've got to do is win the game, lads. You've got a 2-goal cushion. Oh, no, that's one. Oh, dear. Wow. Tyreek Mitchell's coming off. Already has, actually. Christensen's already been booked. He's been on the pitch for like 1 minute. Literally 1 minute, he got a yellow card. Right. Going to take off Edward again and put on Marcus in on the left wing. Ben Johnson off. I'm going to put on Sangare to be a box-to-boxer. Right. Here we go then. Our last time to potentially go defensive and see out the game. Us to go to the Champions League. Can Barnsley do it? Can they see out the game? I like Ami, Sangare, Leonardo, whip it across. Leonardo, oh, that's headed away. It could be a highlight for the team at this point. Oh, no, it's for Newcastle. Maxman's in, he's in. There's another highlight. We just played off the back and pinged it clear. Darwin Núñez, oh, no danger. Okay, we've pinged it in behind there, getting at the ball. Johnny Kenny probably should have got to that. Oh, but they're in at that. How are we getting caught with that, lads? Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Another highlight. I don't believe this. This is what, 4 highlights since I've gone defensive. Fuck me. What is happening? I don't understand what's happening here. We've done it. Barnsley Football Club are in the Champions League. Come on! Moneyball has got Barnsley from the Championship to the Champions League. Is it 4 seasons we're in? So much transfer activity. I've sort of lost track of the seasons here. Let me double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. Okay, 5 seasons. I mean, ordinarily playing as Barnsley, I'd be a little bit disappointed with that, maybe. Like if it was normal FM, but doing the Moneyball, I mean, I'm quite happy with that. I wish we would challenge a bit more for a trophy at this point, but it's, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Next year will be the big year, right? Next year will be the big year where we'll be in Europe, Champions League. I'll be able to challenge for the cups. We'll have to have a decent squad to rotate, because what I'll probably do, if we're in the Europa League, what I would do is I play the reserve team, the backup team in the Europa League group stage, because it wouldn't really matter. Because you'd expect to still get through even with your backup team. But the Champions League probably would finish 4th or 3rd, so I have to think about that. Transfer budget is 27 million. Not great. Lads, finance isn't that bad. Like, that's going to go into the positive in a few months. Like, 2 months' time when we get our little first hit of money, it's going to go straight up. Like, that's just stupid. What are the board doing here? Not happy with that, but that is the situation. Right, okay, what we'll do then? I will play the Bournemouth game off camera probably, and yeah, we'll come out for the end of season review. Let's do that. See you in a second for the end of season review. Right, we lost the last game 3-1. But I played a complete backup team, reserve team, to get some players, some extra minutes. And yeah, that's gonna do that. End of season review. Actually, this other season actually finished. We finished on 72 points. We scored 70 goals, conceded 42. Last year, well, bloody look at the jump here. First, look at the points. We've gone from 49 points to 72. Right, we've gone from 62 goals to 70, but we've gone from 62 conceded to 42. That's the biggest jump is defensively there. It's been a lot better. I've got to be honest, what's really pleased me is this is the bank balance, and we haven't even got like our additional influx we'll get at the start of next season. The club is in an incredibly good financial position. Like, you can probably run yourself 80 to 100 million in red at this point and still be pretty much breaking even if you 80 to 100 million in the red, because the amount of he's going to get financially with Champions League money. I'm talking about. Like, we're in an incredibly healthy financial position. We could probably go quite hard in the transfer market here, and we could start to use some more for 8-month transfers again because one, we've got Champions League money coming in, and two, we've got the platform to do it from now, right? And the bank balance doesn't even include the fact that he's going for 18 million, 17 million in a few weeks' time. So everything's just looking really healthy for us right now. What a Moneyball this is. And a season review then, the new arrivals. So Brugge, I think, was one of my favourite signings. I think he was incredibly underrated. He's an incredibly good centre-back, and I'd never seen him before. I mean, he came in, he just was excellent, performed really well, got some good ratings. We took a little bit of a chance on him, and he was worth every single penny. He was £10 million. Brilliant signing. So Joaquin Go, I thought was really good for the amount of money. Like, he's going to be our 3 or 4 winger next year, 3rd or 4th choice winger next year. Did pretty well. Came off the bench really well. Wasn't as effective starting, but that's okay. Pretty much the same story for Johnny Kenny. Those two are going nowhere, I don't think, next year. I mean, definitely, wow. I highly doubt he will. Johnny Kenny, if we got loads of strikers that were good, we could bring him maybe, because he's definitely, although he's Irish and he comes from Celtic, he's not homegrown, right? So, like, we have to treat him like he's pretty much any other foreign player, a non-homegrown player. So if we get enough good strikers, he could be the one to leave, but I doubt it. Lirola's going to be here next year, even as a backup. Then again, just a solid signing, good right back signing there. Marcos Leonardo probably wasn't worth the money, but he'll be here next year, be a good, solid, I think, backup striker / winger. Brennan Johnson, I thought was excellent. Really good player. Started centre field for us all year and was excellent. Really happy with that. I don't know what this is all about. Tyke Mitchell, again, saved us really at left back. He's definitely going to be our backup next year. And he's homegrown, which is great. Well, I say backup because I'm going to look for upgrading almost every position if I can because we're in the Champions League, but, you know, he's pretty good. Wesley was quite effective. I know there's a lot of money for his average rating was quite poor, but that's down to the wingers and the tactic a little bit. He was actually quite good. Yeah, I was happy with him. Sorinola will be our backup right back next year. Homegrown. He's pretty aggressive for wing back. He's quite attacking, so I'm happy with that. Good signing. Sandri was a very solid pivot player. Match ratings don't set the world alight, but he was actually okay. Ed was good at times and then went off the board quite a lot towards the end of the season, but yeah, it was worth it. Like, he was a starting player for the whole season, so they can't be too unhappy with that. Transfers out, Simic. Ain't going to show us. Oh, there he is. Yeah, well, it was a huge profit, 55 million. Good player, really good player. How did he get on a Villa, actually? 780. He went to the Championship. What? Aston Villa bought a player off me for £55 million all up front in the Championship. They got a tycoon takeover. Then got relegated, funny enough. Makes sense. Okay, that's not good for us. It's another tycoon in the Premier League. So you've got the normal top teams plus Newcastle and now Villa. That ain't great. Results. Yep. Really, really good season for us. But in the Champions League, we got the money from that now and the reputation to go with that, which is good. I'm glad they went down, actually, because they could have been a problem for us. I don't know why our revenues all go down. I don't know what's going on here, but there we are. Ricey, you are a legend. What a player he is, by the way. Reputation hasn't moved. We're in the Champions League. What's going on here? Okay, Rodriguez, they've got in the starting 11. I mean, he played a lot of backup games, so he got his match ratings up a little bit there. Accolades, some player of the season, Wisdomami. Young player of the season, Wisdomami. Signing of the season, Joaquin Go, okay. Goal of the season was Simic. Top goal scorer, Ricey. Assist, Johnny Kenny. He links up really well. I told you. It's all pretty good. And the highest transfer fee paid, 15 million. The highest transfer fee received is 55 million. That sums up Moneyball with Barnsley. And there we go. You are bang up to date. Our highest finish in the Premier League ever. And what a season. Overall best 11. Brugge's in there at CDM, apparently. Okay. We've got to get him in there somewhere. Eritessa, legend. Some right legends of Barnsley in there. I'm looking forward to seeing this in a few years. Manager of the year goes to me. Thank you very much. Right, let's look at players. Oh, what have I respond to? What have I got to respond to? Oh, this. Hang on. Right, we'll say... They want to say avoid relegation battle. Mid-table. Yeah, and I say mid-table instead. Good account of ourselves. Yep, great. Okay, sweet. Let's have a look here at players out. I mean, the most obvious one is going to be Victor Christensen. Terrible. Don't like him. A lot of wages. Hopefully he goes. Arajo's already gone. Brian Yates. Well, as he left in his contract, it's cashing on him. Not really interested in selling too many others. Elias is okay, but I mean, what sort of money could you get for him? Santiago Rodriguez is definitely going to leave. He's done his bit. Thank you, Santiago. He's been class, but I've been really happy with him, but I think it's time for him to go. And that's really it. But for the 8C, Might get 7.5 for Elias. Is that it? Rodriguez, we're going to get some decent offers here. 10.25 all the way across there. Going to reject these two up here. You can go to anywhere out of those three. That'd be good. Okay. And don't forget, we've already got... Where's he gone? Viviani's already coming in. So that's already like Rodriguez's replacement's already in. So that's great. That's currently our squad for next season is looking like that. So we definitely need a centre-back. We need a third centre-back. We need 4 centre-backs now. Have we got any youngsters that we've just left out? I mean, they like their striker, but I'm not sure. It's going to be really good enough. I like him a lot, but too young. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit disappointed with the amount of money they gave us to spend. I think it's a little bit lower than what it should be. So going into next year... Oh, I forgot. We've already got 3. Okay, so... Right. 2 choices. Either we bring in Viviani... and we keep these 3, add him in, and that's our 4 for next season, centre mids. Or we sell Sangare as well, have him come in, then just buy 1. But that could be like Sangare got a long-term injury last year, and I like Brennan Johnson a lot as the like centre mid. How much are they going to buy these lads for? Oh, I don't really want to sell any of them. I would sell Sandri out of the 3 if I could get money for him, personally. But I don't think we can sell him because he's just arrived. But that's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to sell all 3 of these. What I'm tempted to do here is, well, first of all, you can have that, mate. I'm going to transfer all 3 of these, which is going to upset... Well, I won't upset them, I don't think, but let's just see what we get. I'm definitely not going to sell all 3. I'm not even going to sell... Definitely not even 2. Might sell 1 or none. I just want to see what offers we get. No offers for any of them. Well, okay. We'll keep them then. So we'll say is next year then, centre mids, we're okay. We've got Brennan Johnson as a starting centre mid. We've got Sangare as the backup, like central fielder. We've got Sandri and then Viviani coming in. So we've got 4 centre mids. We're okay with that. We have 1 left back. We've got 2 right backs. I'm happy with. We've got 1 left back. And we need centre backs as well. Right, okay. What I'm going to do as well is just scout everybody on this shortlist for 2 weeks. The 28-year-olds can definitely go. They're not going to be signed. Down, actually. Stoke, Fulham, Bournemouth. Yeah, I don't think they've got any sort of like... Just the Celtic player. Yeah, this Lila Bada absolutely banged in the goals against me. Transfer list first. He was around on this. Especially for... We're going to look at... Let's have a look at... Age 27. Let's have a look at centre-backs first. I've had Brito here. I've looked at centre-backs. He'd actually be a pretty good CDM. And that's where I think he plays for Benfica. I'm going to shortlist him for CDM, though, not for centre-back, which is what I was actually looking for. And nobody there. How about strikers? I looked at this lad before. He's not scored a load of goals for them, though. But he's young. Wing. Ruben Vinagre for left back. Absolutely 100%. He's transfer listed. We need like a cheap deal on someone. How about that? I don't want to keep doing these percentage of the next sales, but for £1 million, I mean, it frees up the money elsewhere for us right now. So I'm actually going to take that, I think. He's been a first choice player. I mean, I was looking at winger stats there, but like, should be wing back. Got to look at wing backs here. But he still had pretty good stats going forwards. Look at that. All the way across. His headers isn't great, but his tackle ratio is good. Look, he's really good, I think. And there's something I've not really shown you before in this save. So what you can do, go on Marcus Leon. Well, we'd have to click on here, but let's go to the Brazilian First Division. They've got 8 games. Okay. So what you do is go to stats, go player, overview, and you've got like all these here, right? You can switch these to like, let's say we're looking for a striker. Let's go goals. Let's go, what else? Dribbles per 90, let's go with that. Let's go with average minutes per goal, something like that maybe. And then, I don't know, shot on target ratio. The only problem with this, it doesn't sort by position, it only sorts it by, stats really. So go through here. So John Lennon, Like, it just gives you a good indicator. If somebody's high, someone on this, it gives you a chance to go and look at them. Right? So, it's just changed it. Right, sometimes it does that, though, which is really normal. That was goals, right? Goals per 90, that was all fine. So John Lennon here at Santos. So go to Santos, import view striker. Now, we haven't looked at the stats we want this year yet, but I bet you he's going to be really high. That looks like the one right there. And we can scout him and try and find out what kind of striker they are. Like if he's like a pace or link player, that's where you want to scout. Mainly so you can see player traits, right? If he's got like breaks offside trap, that sort of stuff, he's probably quick. If he's got coming to get balls, probably link player. And also the coaches or scouts tell you what they think he is anyway. So I think at this point, now we are a top 4 team, I probably wouldn't do the average thing anymore. What I'm probably going to do is just go for the team that wins the league and just go for their stats. So we're going to look at, Liverpool here have got a really high scoring winger, which is Salah. But looking at the striker, so 0.57. Let me make some notes of this. I don't ever go through all this today in this episode, but we'll at least do the striker. Well, to be fair, the formula though is sort of set up for 3, so I could just do all 3. Right, so I've just taken Jan's in. You could have taken a screenshot there yourself if you wanted to. The John Lennon, where is he? It's alright, goals, we don't care about that, because they've only played 8 games, so anything like total, we can ignore. It's just per games we're looking at. Right, goals per 90.55. We need 0.57. It's close. Shots per game, that can be a good indicator of some stuff. We need 2.6. He's got 4.02. Shot on target, we need 56 and 53 is pretty close to the XG. Is total, that doesn't count. Dribbles per 90. We need 0.88. He's 1.26. Headers 1 percentage. We need 34. He's got 37. Like, he's the one. He is the one. Like, I'm going to go for him now. And I'm probably going to go and try and get him on some installments here because he's pretty worth it. And try and get him. But I'm going to try and wait for the scouting report to come out before we do confirm him. See what I mean? Let's go back to player detailed. Overview, sorry. So right, it's just changed. For some reason, it keeps changing this one. I don't know why, but that's fine. So the rest of these lads here, in 27, not really interested. Tales is 23. And all of those are really like wide player, centre mids and that sort of stuff there. So that's not really... dribbles per night, that's probably a bad one to put in here, really. For a striker, let's go... See, it'd be okay if you would set it to strikers. Let's go with header one. That isn't even going to help. That's going to be your centre-backs, probably. Non-strikers, anyway. Okay, let's go with... Okay, goals per 90 we've got there as well. So John Lennon has got the second best goals per 90 as well as the overall number of goals, which is good. Average minutes for goals, got Lima, who is a striker, actually. So let's have a look at him. Cortez is not... Facundo is. We'll take a look at him. Santos, no shot on target percentage. That's a wing back. That's a centre back. That's a right back. That's a DM. Lima's playing for these here. So Lima, we're looking for goals per 90 of 0.57. He's way above that. Shots per game is above. Shot on target percentage is above. X you don't care about. Dribbles per night is a bit low, but that's fine. He's much better in the air. So Matthias Lima, based on those stats, though, those played a lot less games, does look like a potential signing. So we want to make sure we scout him as well and get, make sure we get somebody to watch him for a couple of weeks at the same time. And the other one was, where are we going here? Was it Marino? Who was it? They've got the one player that doesn't have any scouting next to them. I've lost it. Was it? Facundo. So Facundo's got 11 goals already this season. That's pretty impressive. He's got goals per 90 0.81. Okay, higher. Sorry, I was doing well there. Shots per game is much higher. 54% accuracy. That's about the same. Dribbles per 90 is above XG. We don't care about. Headers 1 ratio is good. So that's another good player. That's 2 good players there. We have to investigate what he really is, whether he really is like a striker or if he plays other positions and stuff like that. But anyway, that's going to do it. I think what we'll do is next episode will be our proper, Moneyball player transfers sort of episode. But that is going to do it for now. I hope you enjoyed the episode and enjoying the series, and I will see you all very soon next time.